Get Tim for 48.
Okay. Chris?
Hey, Kenny.
Chris.
Did you see what you wanted to see?
Yeah. Got a good. Obviously, we're playing that big lineup together a lot. Want to get a lot of reps with that group. So, which is good. I thought the first half they were really good. Thought the second half we weren't came out a little not focused maybe a little bit. And then we threw Dean in at the three, which we have not done in practice at all. So, but I thought our defense kind of softened up too. They got in the paint a lot. But I really liked a lot of the things I saw in the first half. Thought our pace was great. And then I felt like the third quarter we got stagnant. Ball didn't move side to side.
The first play of the game, was that designed for Evan? And if so, what does that say?
Yeah. No, it like I said in my press conference, he's got to get more touches. Him at the top there. I thought he was really good. I mean, I liked how aggressive he was to the rim. It was that versatility, right? He was in the paint. He was out at the 3-point. I thought he got two really good looks at the 3-point line. So I was really, really pleased with his performance. A real positive tonight.
Thank you.
Dan?
What did you think of this shot selection tonight? You guys got up 48 threes. Is that a number you're happy with? Is that
Somebody asked about the number. That's a good number.
Okay.
That's a good number. Yeah, I thought for the most part, when you take that many threes, it's probably 3 or 4. You're like, maybe that was a little bit too contested, but I was pleased overall. Obviously, we got training camp legs, which is normal. And we kind of did this morning. We did a little, training camp shoot around. So I'm the shots will go down. I'm glad we got him up there.
And then Max left with the hip injury. Is there any concern with that? Is it?
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten an update yet, so not sure.
Spence?
Spencer Davies, Cavs on SI. With the kind of branching off of his question with the shot selection, early in the shot clock, I noticed a lot of stuff was going up early. Do you like that? Is that something that you emphasize?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought the first half were really good. We're getting early looks for kind of best players and best shooters. So, we got to keep getting our guys without the ball to run. Get to their spots. And I think again, second half, I felt like our conditioning's got to catch up to game kind of regular season kind of rhythm. I thought we got a little fatigued there at times, so we'll get that right.
Do you think the fatigue plays into the stagnancy that you were talking about earlier?
I think that was focus because that happened early in the second half, and again, us throwing Dean out with that group that really haven't scripted that or practiced that, so I think that got him off a little rhythm, and then we got we just got a little stagnant. But again, when the game starts going like this, the multiple kind of efforts, completely normal in preseason. So not worried about it in terms of conditioning.
Sam? Kenny, Sam and Miko Hoops
Yeah,
Wire.
hey, Sam.
Hi, how you doing? Seemed like Darius looked very comfortable. Just what would be your assessment of his performance, especially early on? Just really seemed to be pushing the pace.
Yeah, I was really pleased with him. Asking what we do, those pass aheads that we're really emphasizing. Kind of taking the right shots at the right time, and really being a kind of pure point guard that I want him to be. And then I thought he competed defensively. We put him on Kobe. And I thought he did a pretty good job. So I was pleased with his performance.
Rich?
On that final possession, did you get the look that you wanted?
Not really. We had a play drawn up for a three, corner three, and then broke down. And listen, I think CP took a shot, right? Like he didn't want anybody to go to overtime. So
Wanted to go home.
yeah, I don't think he wanted overtime. So we went for it, which I respect that. But we'll talk about those situations. What we could have done better, especially when the clock started going down. I thought our spacing could have been better. We could have given him a driving lane. Felt like we stayed in 5 out. Someone should have cut on that.
Last two, Jackson, and then back to Chris.
Jackson Flickinger,
Yep.
Fear the Sword. So Dean, I felt like he was a little more active off ball offensively. Is that did you see good things from him out there?
Yeah, definitely just don't want him standing in spots. So running pin down for him, get him on the move a little more, picking pops too. I know to me again, another guy is not just a spacer. We definitely use him in off ball screens too.
So you talked about 48 threes being a good number. Evan had 2 threes in about 19 minutes. Is
Yeah.
that a good number that you want for him?
Yeah, because if you take that over 30 minutes or something, does he get 3 or 4? I think that's I think that's a good area for him. But if you get 6 open ones, we're also gonna say, that's good too. I thought there were 2 good looks, but yeah, I thought he didn't force it. Neither of them were forced shots we want. So I'm pleased with it because sometimes they say, "Oh, we want you to increase your volume," guys just start, I felt like he drove a couple of closeouts where he could have shot the 3. So he's going to find that balance.
Chris.
Kenny, understanding that it is early, and you talked about growing pains and this being a process with
Yeah.
Evan specifically, do you envision nights during the regular season where he leads you guys in usage, shot attempts, touches, the way that he
Very
did tonight?
possible.
Are you okay with that if he does?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I think the best teams in this league have multiple ball handlers, including a big that can play make. So he's a playmaker to me. So he can, there'll be nights where he's, he leads us in shot attempts. A couple nights wouldn't surprise me.